Writer PH Studios.
First up po, without further ado, we have no less than Mr. Richard Yap. Before we begin po with the Q&A, Sir Richard, would you like po to greet our friends from the press who are with us ngayong hapong ito?
Hi, good afternoon sa lahat ng nandito ngayon, to all the press people here. Thank you so much for giving us your time and kung sino man dyan ang father, happy Father's Day for this coming Father's Day and um, let's just have fun this afternoon.
Alright, pwede na po tayo magsimula. We can proceed to the Q&A. The first set of questions will be coming from Sir Nicky Wang. Hi, Nicky.
Hi, Carla. Hi, Richard. Good afternoon.
Hi, Nikki. Nice to see you again.
My pleasure. Advance. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
Now, you're wearing many hats, Richard. You're a businessman, an actor, and a family man, and obviously, being a father is one of the roles that you're really proud of. Pero what do you enjoy most about being a dad?
I think it's watching your kids grow up and be good people. You know,
Mhm.
it's a pleasure and it's an honor to see that naturuan mo silang mabuti, nakikita mo na maayos yung pagpalaki ng anak mo. I think that's the greatest pleasure that one can have when you see your kids be like that.
Right. And talking about growing up, you've just posted a photo of your son who's off to college.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, as a parent, what advice do you have for your children about growing up and dealing with the real world?
Well, we always tell them that that always be kind,
Mm-hmm.
always think about other people because other people might not be having a good day um, but you have to take care of yourself also. You have to be wise.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be being smart in school. You also have to be street smart because in the real world, that's what really counts.
Totoo naman. Ikaw ba, nang kaedad mo yung anak mo, did you get any piece of advice from your dad? And what was it? And how did you take it back then?
Well, my father always taught me the value of hard work kasi
Mm-hmm.
bata pa lang siya, he was already working eh. So, yung ganun din yung training niya sa amin. When I was in high school, um, I was already going out with my dad during the weekends. Pag wala akong classes, I was doing the rounds with him while he was doing his, he was marketing for our family business.
Mm-hmm.
So we've always learned that the value of hard work is there and to do your best in whatever it is that you're doing.
Thank you. And last question na lang. It's well, not related to Father's Day. It's been almost a year since you started filming with Rita and Ken for the movie that they're starring in. Uh,
Mhm.
would you be able to give us an update about that project?
I think they're just waiting for a
Mm-mm.
venue or a time when they can air it already because alam naman natin the cinemas are not yet
Yeah.
open. So far they haven't told us yet kung kailan siya lalabas at kung saan.
Mm-hmm.
So sorry, I can't give you more
Pero
specific
without giving
update.
away too much, what are you excited about this project?
Uh, for yung kay Rita and Ken,
Yes.
yeah, it's actually very there are a lot of surprises in it.
Mm-mm.
You wouldn't expect um, kung ano yung kalalabasan because it it's a very nice story, but there's a twist.
Mm-hmm.
So, yun ang kailangan abangan ng mga tao.
Yeah. Sige, abangan lang namin. Again, thank you, Richard, for your time. And again, advance happy Father's Day to you.
Thank you, Nikki.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nikki. The next set of questions naman po will be coming from Sir Jerry Donato. Hi, Sir Jerry.
Hi everyone. Good afternoon. Hi, good afternoon, Richard.
Hi, Jerry. Good afternoon.
Siguro kasi Nikki mentioned already about updates on your current projects. Siguro susundan ko na lang 'yon. Kumusta naman yung project mo, yung TV series mo with Heart Evangelista? Any updates on that?
Yeah, for the teleserye na I Left My Heart in Sorsogon, we're going to be starting our lock-in taping by this July first week. So we'll be doing our home quarantine already, and then by July 9 yata we'll be locked in already.
Mhm. Richard, ano yung ginagawa mo kapag may mga in between na pahinga? I mean, how do you what would I like to say? Paano mo ini-spend yung time mo kapag walang masyadong TV projects or assignments?
Yeah, I manage a business kasi I have a furniture business, and then we have a restaurant business also with my partners. So yun ang pinagkakabisihan ko because I have to take care of the office, I have to take care of yung marketing dun sa I handle more of the office furniture business. And then the rest of the time I have to spend it flying back and forth between Manila and Cebu because I'm also renovating our condo here in Cebu, and then may magbubukas din kami ng office dito sa Cebu. So medyo pag wala akong projects, medyo puno rin yung araw.
So talagang kumbaga your hands are full, no? You're really busy. Okay. So, pero how do you, kasi 'di ba as an actor kasi 'di ba sometimes you need a space also to, to nurture your creativity. Do you also find some time for that? Yung para makapag-prepare ka for your next role?
Yeah, pag there are times na medyo pag hindi ganun ka busy, I spend it watching all these other films also so that I can get tips and trying to look at other actors and how they do all these things that they do. So yun ang medyo natin to nurture our creative side.
Okay. Tapos, di ba kasi, of course, you entered show business with your father character, no? Actually, it can also be considered already as an iconic character, no? And then from there, parang everything opened up for you, no? Doors of opportunities. Will you still be willing to do father roles in the future?
Oh, of course. Wala naman tayong pili eh. So, kahit anong role ibibigay sa atin, okay lang naman sa atin.
Pero di ba you are being packaged as a leading man? Ano yung usapan ninyo with GMA? I mean, what kind of roles will be given to you? Meron bang specific na
Well, as of now, we're doing it one step at a time. We'll do this muna kasi and I don't know what the next project will be. I really don't expect to be a leading man all the time because as you know, hindi naman tayo bata na pwede parating naka-leading man na role. So I'm, maybe doing support roles so, it's not so bad also. It's also fine with me.
So at least you are you're open. I mean you have an open mind to do other possibilities and possible roles na. I mean, are you willing to deglamorize yourself for a role?
I did something like that already. Formerly I did a role na parang pulubi ako na and all that. So meron din naman. I mean, I'm willing to do what the role has, kung anong kailangan ng role.
Thank you, Richard.
Thank you so much, Jerry.
Thank you, Jerry. The next set of questions naman po will be coming from Iza Iglesias of Manila Times. Hi, Iza.
Hi, Carla. Hi, Sir Richard. Good afternoon.
Hi, Iza.
And
Good afternoon.
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
So, yun po. Sir Richard, diba, unlike the typical artistas we have here in the country, nagsimula sila at a very early age or before parenthood nila. Pero on your part, nagsimula kay very late, diba?
Yeah.
So my question is, paano yung naging transition on the early part of your career, diba? From a regular father, tapos yun nga, naging one of the famous actors in the country. Paano tinanggap ng family mo, especially your kids, yung fame na nakuha mo way back at the start of your career?
Well, I'm just lucky that my family was very supportive, especially when I shifted careers. But naawala ako dun sa anak kong lalaki because parang he was still very young at that time. He was about 7 years old. So medyo nawala yung oras ko sa kanya because I was taping most of the time. So parang nakita ko lang na parang he became, he became a little bit sad that I was always away. Um, Yun, pero there was no choice because trabaho yun eh. That's why as much as possible gusto ko naman silang bawian, especially now na medyo may oras tayo. Pero it wasn't so hard for them really because in the first place nagpaalam ako sa kanila and they said yes naman.
Mhm. And also, Sir Richard, ikaw din po yung one of the famous Filipino actors with Chinese descent po. So, your wife is a full Filipina, as we all know. So, how do you parang let your kids embrace both of their Filipino and Chinese heritage or culture? Or was it ever a big deal para sa family niyo?
Well, sa family ko before, well, of course, I think na napanood na sa magpakailanman yung story na life story namin na medyo we weren't accepted fully by my family. So hindi ko naman I'm not going to do that to my kids because I know how hard it was for us. But of course, we want them to learn about the heritage and the customs and traditions of the Chinese family of a Chinese family also. So we expose them to both cultures para they can have the best of both worlds.
So, paano yung way na ginagawa niyo po? How do you
Let's
expose
say,
them to
yeah,
those traditions?
like when we travel, we go to, let's say, Asian countries so that they can see um, yung mga ibang cultures, and then we also practice yung ibang customs and traditions of the Chinese, like Chinese New Year or ibang let's uh, ibang events na meron sa Chinese culture.
Thank you, Sir Richard.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
advance Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
Thank you po, Miss Iza. Susunod naman po na magtatanong ay si Ruel Mendoza of Pangmasa. Hi, Mars.
Ayan. Hello, Mars Carla. Hello. Ayan.
Hi,
Hello,
hi.
Richard.
Hi,
Good afternoon.
hi, Ruel.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
In advance, Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
Ayan. Ayan. So my first question is, let's go a few years back when were you ready to be a father that time? Or parang may adjustment period pa when the baby came? So ano yung mga feelings mo during that time?
Sa amin ng wife ko, actually, pinlano talaga namin that we were going to have a baby, let's say next year. So pinlano namin, sige, magpabuntis ka na this year, ganito. So it was no surprise to us, and yun, hindi kami nabulaga. So we were ready for it. But syempre, nobody is really ready for fatherhood because iba na yung pag nandyan na yung bata, iba yung mag-aalaga ka na isang anak. Yun ang adjustment namin kung paano gagawin.
Ayun, okay. And my second question is, okay, we talked about the good traits na gusto mo makita sa mga kids mo, di ba? What about, yung mga not so good traits na meron ka na ayaw mong makita sa kids mo? May nakikita ka na bang something in your kids na parang ayaw mo, na ginawa mo before or personality before na ayaw mong makita sa kanila?
Siguro meron talaga silang nakukuha sa atin, no? Kahit na hindi, as much as possible we try not to. Like let's say when I was younger, siguro I had a shorter temper. So nakikita ko na minsan meron din ganun yung anak natin. Pero I'm sure they'll outgrow it. Usually naman pag nagmamature yung isang tao, nawawala yung ganun. So as of now naman, hindi na niya nakikita sa akin kasi, well, siguro nag-mellow down na rin tayo from when we were young. pag bata ka kasi iba yung ano mo eh, 'di ba? Mas ma mas mas mainit yung dugo. So as much as possible we try not to show them that side of us also para hindi rin nila na makita na parang hindi nila they won't think of it as something that's normal.
Okay. Disciplinarian ka ba sa mga kids mo?
Hindi
Are
naman.
you,
Hindi naman sa hindi naman yung disciplinary. I try to talk to them as much as possible and tell them
okay.
the pros and cons of what they're doing. Pero ayoko yung parang sobrang strict because yun yung nakita ko sa father ko na parang doon kami hindi nagkakaintindihan.
Ayun. So, bawal ang palo, bawal ang anything
I
physical.
I think ginawa ko lang once in their lives para lang matuto lang sila. Pero isang beses lang talaga para, just to show them na, pero hindi yung parati kang pinapalo because we believe that you can't spare the rod and spoil the child also. So they have to go through it at least once in their life. Parang ganun.
Ayun, matikman lang nila. Kahit,
Yes,
kahit once lang. Okay. Okay, for last question, ewan ko kung may kinalaman to sa Father's Day. Do you have any political plans in the future?
Siguro that remains to be seen kung ano mangyayari sa atin. Pero what I really want is to be able to help. So that's what we're trying to do. To be able to help the people, not only of Cebu, siguro, but everywhere, kahit na sa Manila. So kung whether to go into it or not, hindi pa natin pinaplano as of now. We'll see what will happen in the future.
Okay. Good luck sa kung anong plano mong yan. And thank you. Happy Father's Day again, Richard.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you po. The next set of questions po will be coming from Sir Richard Paglikawan of Lionheart TV. Hi, sir.
Hello, good afternoon po. Happy Father's Day, Sir Richard.
Hi, Richard also. Tokayo.
Okay. So, of the many things you do as a father, which one makes your heart beat the fastest?
It's really when your kids do something that you can really be proud of. That's nakakataba talaga ng puso, and that really makes me happy to see that you've raised them well.
Pwede ba, sir, mag-share kayo ng instance or nangyari before that make your heart beat the fastest?
Like my daughter, she's she's an influencer and a blogger, and marunong talaga siya mag-aalaga ng mga yung yaya namin in the house, may ang kasambahay namin. She's been with us for 17 years, 16, 17, parang ganun. And nakikita nung daughter ko na yung mga anak nung yaya namin has been nangangailangan ng cellphone, yung gano'n. Siyempre kasi because of this pandemic and all that. So without saying a word, binigyan niya yung So parang it just makes me so happy to see that nag-share siya, marunong siya mag-alaga ng mga tao who are close to us and who are like family to us. Parang I feel na I've done something right for her to be doing something like this.
Thank you po. So how fatherhood affect the way you accept the projects? Can you share an instance na nag-react ang family mo, especially your son, daughter sa TV or movie project mo?
Well, so far naman, never naman sila nagkaroon ng negative reaction to all the projects that I've had. Of course, alam naman nila na it's just a role. So for them, it's really nothing to be negative about. So far, I'm so lucky na okay sila sa lahat ng ginagawa ko. Even though, if I have to do romantic scenes, it doesn't really bother them kasi alam naman nila na, it's just for work.
Thank you po. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you, Richard.
Thank you po, Sir Richard. The next set of questions will be coming from Stephanie Bernardino of Manila Bulletin. Hi, Steph.
Hi po. Hi, Carla. Hi, Sir Richard.
Hi,
Advance Happy
Stephanie.
Father's Day
Hi.
po.
Thank
So,
you.
tanong ko lang po, what are your most favorite perks of being a father and why?
Um, Perks of being a father are siguro seeing your children be successful in whatever they do, and all the little things that the little milestones that they've gone through, like graduations, awards, um, yung mga ganun, all the things that they've accomplished.
So, ano po, how did you become a better pillar of your home po during this pandemic?
I think I found out that really time is really something that your kids really want, and that you should give them. Hindi yung it's not the things that you give them, or monetary rewards. It's really your time that is really important for the kids. What the kids will always remember is the time that you spent with them. Yung mga gamit na binibigay mo, pwede nila makalimutan, pero yung oras na binibigay mo sa kanila, yun ang hindi nila makakalimutan talaga.
So, how do you balance po your time being a father and as an art actor po?
Well, when it comes to work, of course, wala naman silang choice. But after pag meron talaga akong off days, I make sure that I spend it with them. Of course, when your kids grow older, meron na rin silang sariling buhay, pero as much as possible, pag weekends, we're always together. I make sure na makakabawi rin ako sa oras na wala ako.
So, ask ko lang po yung question kanina, follow up lang po about political plans. Ano po yung opinion nyo about sa mga netizens na nami-misinterpret yung mga celebrities na nagjo-join po ng politics?
I think the people shouldn't judge, because it doesn't mean that just because you're a celebrity, you have nothing to offer as a politician, because nakikita naman natin na marami rin ang nag-join ng politics, and they've done so well, and they've done even better than the politicians themselves. One person I could say would be Ate B, Vilma Santos, or si Richard Gomez. Iba yung, we can, not only celebrities, no, but not the non-politicians have a better grasp of what's happening around them. So, meron din ang mga celebrities ma-offer na hindi na-offer na ng isang politician na.
Okay po, that's all. Thank you so much, Sir Richard.
Thank
and
you.
Advance Father's Day.
Thank you, Steph.
Thank you, Steph. Susunod naman po magtatanong ay si Dondon Sermino of Abante. Hi, Dondon.
Hi, ayun. So, medyo naano pa yung
Hi.
boss.
Hi, Don.
Happy Father's Day advance, syempre. Pero, since natanong na kanina yung tungkol sa pagiging Father Richard, kwento ka naman na experience mo with Heart Evangelista.
Like I said kanina, hindi pa kami nagkikita ni Heart.
Okay. Kahit
hindi,
nasa StoryCon or...
yung StoryCon namin is happening next week pa lang.
Okay.
So, doon pa lang kami magkikita on Zoom.
Oo, pero anong feeling mo na parang first na parang major teleserye na gagawin mo sa GMA ay with Heart Evangelista? Ganun ka bongga agad yung leading lady.
Of course, it's such an honor, no? Because like I said, yung family ko, they're fans of Heart. So, we're really looking forward to doing this teleserye with her.
Mm-hmm. Pero ikaw, yung character mo ba dito sa bagong project mo, malayo sa mga nagawa mo na before?
May konting similarity, pero meron ding quirks itong character na wala dun sa ibang nagawa.
Pero ikaw, kung ano talaga, kung mabibigyan ka ng chance, Richard, anong gusto mong gawin talaga sa GM?
I've always said I wanted a role parang yung mga Taken ni Liam Neeson or yung mga James Bond na movies. I think, yun talaga ang gusto kong gawin na siguro dream role ko.
Pero physically ready ka naman. I mean, nag-martial arts, nag-aral ka naman ng mga...
Yeah, when I was younger, I was very into martial arts. I took up taekwondo, aikido, nagkarate din ako, and all these other stuff that so medyo ano naman tayo.
Ready naman.
May experience naman.
Excited ka na ba makatrabaho si Art? Kailan kayo mag-start?
July kami, first week we'll start our lock-in na. So medyo malapit na. Very, very excited, to meet her and work with her.
Ayan, okay. Good luck ha. Parang ngayon pa lang nakikita ko na parang nagmamatch naman yung personality. Yung look niyo parang bumabagay na ngayon pa lang. Hindi pa kayo nakikita together ha. Parang
Thank you.
Ayan, maraming salamat and happy Father's
Thank you.
Day.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Gordon. Next naman po ay si Miss Rose Garcia of PEP. Hi, Miss Rose. Good afternoon.
Wait lang. Ayan. Hello, Sir Richard. Happy Father's Day.
Hi, good afternoon, Miss Rose.
Ayun, yung question ko, hindi ko nga alam kung natakal na ba to, parang hindi pa naman. Anong advice sa'yo ng father mo before na in a way, ina-apply mo ngayon dito sa mga anak mo as a father?
Yung father ko kasi was very strict with me. So, medyo baliktad ako. I try not to be so strict. But he always taught me the value of hard work. Na kailangan pagtrabahuan mo talaga yung gusto mo sa buhay. So, yun ang tinuturo ko sa mga anak ko. Nothing is free, nothing comes out of just laying there and doing nothing. You have to work for what it is that you want. So yun ang ini-ingrain ko sa kanila.
Na-curious lang ako, gaano ka-strict si father? Sa'yo?
If you watch yung MPK namin, ng life story ng me and my wife, hindi sobrang strict siya, kaya parang medyo natakwil ako nung nagpakasal kami.
Okay.
Ganon siya.
Sorry kung gumagamit ba siya ng kamay na bakal, yan nga yung namamalo, pag yung sa sobrang disciplinarian or strict?
Yeah, when we were younger, yes. Medyo mas kung yun dun, medyo yung traditional talaga siya na tatay na medyo namamalo siya.
So parang nagkaroon ka ng sa subconscious mo na parang hindi ko to gagawin, may ganon. Even before ka na maging father.
Yes, of course, ang inaan natin na ano yung ayaw natin, hindi natin gagawin sa mga anak natin. Pero kung may nakita tayong maganda na ginawa sa tatay ko, yun ang susundin natin. Parang, weed out the bad and, just continue with the good.
But seeing you now, parang tingnan na, parang naging maganda naman ang pagpapalaki sa'yo ng iyong parents or ng iyong father, and I, right? So, parang would you say na may advantage din pala yung pagiging disciplinarian o very strict niya, like sa nakikita namin sa'yo ngayon?
I think that played a big part also. Kasi if not for that, I wouldn't have been as strong as I was when I was left to fend for my own. Parang, di ba, baka hindi ko nakayanan na ikaw na bahala sa buhay mo, parang ganun. Kung hindi siguro siya ganun ka-strict sa akin na tinuruan ako na magtrabaho at an early age, baka, I would have just given up.
Okay. So, ano yung hardest part naman of being a father to your children now?
I think it's because of yung mga millennials ngayon. I mean, ang hirap nila intindihin. Siguro, yun ang pinakamahirap na ngayon. Thing that, because you have to think about their psyche, kung na iniisip nila. It's adjusting to that. That is siguro the hardest part now.
I agree. Oh. Yun nga. So my last question, maiba naman. Since you've been a kapuso for how many months na nga? Parang months na ba? Tama ba?
Magsi 6 na. Yeah, 6.
So far for 6 months, kumusta ang pagiging isang kapuso? At the same time, marami kasing mga nababalita na ngayon ng mga from ABS-CBN or from other network na magiging kapuso na rin daw. How do you see it?
Yeah, masaya naman ako. Masayang-masaya na nandito ako ngayon. I think because of the situation na nangyari, hindi talaga natin maiwasan na maraming lilipat dito sa Kapuso Network, no? And I'm happy that they're also finding work here and that they're being given the chance to work with us here dito sa Kapuso Chan.
Sa mga nababalitang lilipat, kanino ka may excitement? Yung na-excite ka na hopefully makatrabaho mo uli or makasama?
Well, of course, si Lloydie. We've worked together before. Actually, si Maha din, we've worked together. Si Maha ba, is she moving here? I'm not so sure, no? But I think si Lloydie, that's very exciting. I think not only for me, but also for the other people who want to work with him.
Okay, thank you po and happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
Thank you po, Miss Rose. Next naman po ay si Alan Policarpio of Philippine Daily Inquirer. Hi, Alan.
Hi, Sir Richard. Good afternoon.
Hi, Alan. Good afternoon.
Yes. Tanong ko lang po, since nabanggit kanina, you're able to do father roles and at the same time, pwede rin kayong pang leading man. And how does that make you feel as an actor to have that parang ability to go back and forth?
I think it's just something that we have to learn since this is our craft, and I'm just so lucky siguro that I've had good people who have guided me through that. Alam niyo naman na before I joined showbiz, wala talaga akong experience in acting, so I'm very lucky that I've worked with a lot of good actors and actresses who have been very what do you call that, generous with their learnings.
And since yun nga po, kahit nagpa-father role na kayo, nagbibigyan pa kayo ng mga leading man roles with younger celebrities, parang does that parang give you parang motivation or parang ano na rin, parang you're compelled to look after yourself and yun nga, stay fit and all that?
Yeah, actually may pressure nga sa atin kasi of course if you're doing a leading man role, you have to look the part. Hindi naman pwede leading man ka pero yung katawan mo hindi pang leading man, di ba? So there's a little bit of pressure on us to be able to look and act like the younger leading men also. So yun ang mahirap na part because age is also a factor in maintaining your body.
So personally kayo, what do you do to maintain that and especially now during the quarantine?
I think I have to work doubly hard by by dieting and doing my workout. Even though minsan wala kang oras, you have to really kailangan ipasok mo talaga yung workout mo kasi kailangan para just to maintain your physique.
And regarding naman sa kid mo who's kaka-graduate lang and how important para sa inyo yung education, especially moving forward or having that fallback?
Yeah, I think not only for my kids, no, for everyone, no, I think importante talaga ang education because it not only helps you in your journey through life and in your career, but it also helps you mature. marami tayong natutunan not only from the studies that, from what you learn in school, but from the people that you spend with in high school or college. So it's a combination of a lot of things: education, contacts, and environment. Um, that is what makes you as a person, so that when you go out after college, you can be a successful uh, businessman or whatever it is that you want to go into, or a professional.
Thank you, Sir Richard, and advanced happy Father's Day.
Thank you, Alan.
Thank you, Alan. The next question naman po is from Sir Jojo Panaligan of Rider PH. Here is his question po. How did the pandemic change your definition of a good father?
Kasi, during the pandemic, you had so much time to spend with your kids, and that's the only time that you had a lot of time to talk to them talaga. When Kasi nung wala pang pandemic, ang dami nating ginagawa. We were out of the house most of the time. Ang dami nating mga meetings, ang dami na kailangan puntahan. Pero ngayon, nakikita natin na kaya naman pala natin gawin through these online meetings and all that. So I guess that what I learned was your presence is very important to your kids. Um, hindi mo mababawi yung oras na hindi mo binigay sa kanila. So I'm trying to spend as much time with them, even though, if you're working, I try to, parang gusto ko ibalik sa kanila yung oras na nawala sa kanila nung nagtatrabaho ako.
That's so nice. Thank you po, Sir Richard. Last naman na po na magtatanong ay si Myra Ruiz of gmanetwork.com. Hi, Myra.
Hi, Mara.
Good afternoon, Sir Richard. We speak
Afternoon.
again.
Yeah.
Ayun. So my first question is, you mentioned kanina that your father was very strict growing up, but was there an instance na parang he was a hero to you?
My father is a hero to me because he raised all of us. Hindi madali yung ginawa niya kasi we're 8 in the family, 8 kids. So to give us all a roof over our heads, education, and to make us na nakatapos kaming lahat, I think that's the best thing that he could have given us, because that was the basis of all the, let's say, successes that we've had, because of his training, his support for us.
How about naman po your favorite memory of him?
Siguro when we used to go out to the beach, usually pag Sundays kasi, we'd go out to the beach, or pupunta lang kami there's a place in Cebu called Talisay where dati nandun lang yung lechon binibenta. So minsan pupunta lang kami doon, bibili ng lechon, and then take it home to eat. So I guess those were the most precious moments that we had. Yung Sundays that we had, either going to the beach or just buying food to just eat at home. Simple pleasures lang, pero very we treasure that so much kasi marami rin siyang he was also a very busy person na hindi lahat ng oras nasa bahay siya.
Man, you really love lechon. My last question naman po is, maybe one of his traits that you wish you had.
I think it could be his eloquence at saka how friendly he was to everybody. He was a bit an extrovert. My dad was an extrovert na kaya niyang kausapin kahit sino, at any time. Pwede niyang lapitan, pwede niyang kausapin. And he had this eloquence, ang galing niya magsalita. Even in the native tongue, in Bisaya, he could make a speech in Bisaya, and ang galing niya mag-use ng words, which is something that I really wish that I could have.
Great, thank you. That's it for me. Happy Father's Day po.
Thank you, Mara.
Thank you, Mara. All right. Thank you so much po for all your questions for Sir Richard. Sir Richard, do you want to give a final message and kindly take this time na rin po to promote your upcoming projects?
Yeah, well, of course, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, and I hope that you will have a good one. Even though we're in the pandemic, you just spend time with your kids, and I think that's the best thing that you could give them. Just your time as a father and being with your kids. And of course, please watch out for I Left My Heart in Sorsogon. Hopefully, it's going to come out this year. We're going to be starting taping already by July. So please watch out for that. I'm going to be with Heart Evangelista and Paolo Contis.
All right. Thank you so much, Sir Richard. And again, happy Father's Day po.
Thank you. Thank you.
Writer. Studios.